Good morning. Well, I thought we deserved a change from the coast. Extremely slicky where I'm at. And I was having a quick Google around the northeast of England because I needed to come up this way because I need to meet two of my subscribers, Mike and Sue. Hi there. And I fancied doing some photography before I met up with them because this is just a flying visit. Excuse me kind of looking down, but I'm on some very wet, slippery rocks and I'm trying to get out of the noise of the waterfall. So I googled waterfalls near Newcastle, and the first place that came up is this little place, and it's called Jesmond Dean. I'd never heard of it before. A quick Google showed me a few images and I thought, oh, it's got interest, we'll go have a look at that. It's like 900 degrees. Can't believe how humid it is. I wanted to be over that side, but coming down over that side, over there, was even trickier than coming down this side. All the wet rocks and the algae are not making it conducive to actually staying dry today. Now this little waterfall is beautiful. Here we go. How gorgeous is that? Now I knew that we were not going to have a sunrise on just watching birds. I thought it might have been a kingfisher because apparently there's kingfishers around here. I knew we weren't going to have a sunrise. Thick, heavy cloud cover right through until 8 o'clock when it's going to rain. Excellent. And the high tide is not until 9 o'clock, so Whitley Bay really wasn't a particularly good option for me today. So I'm going to get set up, try and not drop the camera in the water, and see what I can come up with. It's amazing the things you can find almost in the middle of a major city. We're only, I don't know, maybe five miles maybe outside Gateshead. Well, it could be Newcastle, you know what my geography's like. So I'm umming and ahhing on this composition, not convinced, but for a first shot, I think we're okay. I'll just flip you around and show you what we're up to, and maybe you'll not get blinded by that horrible light coming in there. Basically, what you see there is what you're going to get, except I'm zoomed in, so I'm losing most of this sky area. Could put a filter on, but I think then I'm going to end up with a darker area here and here, which I'm not so keen on. I need a V-shaped filter, that's what I need. And also, I'm not so keen on this little bit of tut down here. That's either going to get cropped or cloned in post. I can't compose as I want without getting this in. If I get that out, then I'm coming down far too close on the top of the fall. So we'll see. We are at, if I can get this camera to turn on, oh, we're at f2.8. That's really not going to work very well, is it? We were at half a second though, which was quite impressive. Right, let's get that back up to something like f8. That's it. We've got the polarizer on, and we are down at 2 seconds. So let's just see what happens with that. Well, I'm not too unhappy with that. I'm just not too keen on this water. It's a bit, whoops, it's a bit splodgy instead of smoothly streaky, which is what I was hoping for. So I might have to pop a filter on. I'm probably going to stick a grad on, just a 0.6 grad. Oops, that's not the right ones. Oh, just a 0.6 grad, because I think the 6 stop's going to be too much. 0.6 grad pulled all the way down might just smooth it a little bit and allow some streakiness through here. So we'll give that a shot. Well, I had to give in and put the 6 stop on. I did put a 0.6 grad on, and at f8 I ended up at 98.6 seconds to get the lovely streakiness coming towards me, which is the bubbles coming off the waterfall. for this little waterfall. The one I really wanted was down here. Let's see if we can just tilt that down a little bit. Down on that side, but being here on my own and with nobody knowing that I'm here, the algae covered rocks were going to be slightly too risky for me to go down on my own on that side. I really didn't fancy ending up with a cracked head. Not when I'm supposed to be parent sitting later today. So I've come up onto this wonderful bridge and I'm now shooting straight down. I'm removing the sky because it's just bland. This way there's a little bit of detail, but that way absolutely nothing at all. So I'm shooting about, cutting off about there. And then we've just got all the rich greens. It's such lush colours. It's almost tropical, it's that vibrant. I popped the polarizer on to take the glare off the water. The river that leads down to this fall is just like a mirror. Beautiful reflection, so still. And I've had to fiddle and faff to compose it exactly, excuse me, as I wanted it. I took a test shot and thought, oh yeah, I really like that. And then I looked closer at the edges and the bottom of the image, and what I had was nothing on the left-hand side of the image in terms of the rocks, and lots on the right-hand side, and it wasn't balanced. And I'm possibly not making huge amounts of sense. Hang on a second. See that? That kind of looks a bit more balanced. Down here, we have a little bit of rock and rock on either side, with the water coming straight down through the middle. And that's kind of more what I was after. Initially, as you see there, I've got nothing on the left and lots on the right, and that was just kind of a bit unbalanced. I do like the curve. Oh, that's because I'm blocking the viewfinder. I do like the slight curve we have here, but I'm happier with a more central composition, I think. I think. I do kind of like that bit of a curve. That was my test shot. As you can see, I'm at about 25 seconds. I'm on f8. I have the polarizer on to take the glare off the water. And I have the 6-stop. Look at the water. Oh, that's it, me again. The water here. Just like a mirror. Wherever I go today, I'm having to shout because the blooming water's so loud. I've kind of come down from the bridge that I was at. There's the bridge. I just started shooting an image and a gentleman turned up there with his pushchair. Hey ho, I'll shoot another one. I wanted an image of the bridge framing the waterfall with some water streaking in front of it. However, it's really difficult to show you because I'm stood on about a 4-foot square patch of rock that's slippery. This part of the river isn't particularly attractive. I'm just doing an image, so, oh, there we go. You've got this little bit here, and then you've got plain water and a little bit of rock there, and then you've got the big waterfall and the beautiful bridge. Again, I'm trying to exclude the sky because it's so bright, so featureless, it's really not going to work. I'm at f8, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm at 30 seconds, which is slightly too long. I'm going to go for 25. We've got simply the 6-stop on and the polarizer. The polarizer is just taking the glare off this water. You might see here, oh, where are we? Here. We've just got a little bit of brightness from the sky, but I think I've managed to exclude most of that from the image as well. This watermill was the thing I saw on Google Maps that attracted me to come here, but I really can't see a decent image of it. There's not enough flow in the river. The sky is featureless, although there's a little patch of blue sky just coming up there. And the greenery in front of it is tut. it's not nice to look at. So I'm going to end up without an image of that. Let me just see what that one did. 25 seconds. Yes, that's better. 30 was just too bright. And that's about it. As I say, there is definitely more here. Jesmond being... Oh yes, I was going to give you the history. It was designed by Lord Armstrong. Now you would think, looking at this, that it's all natural, but apparently it isn't. This is the Ouse Burn, or the Ouse River, and apparently Lord Armstrong blasted rocks and created waterfalls and weirs and built the bridges. And if you look quite closely, places like this, you can see cement or mortar holding the rocks in place. And there's a little pet's corner. This is fascinating. There's a little pet's corner. He designed a little grotto. Not sure where the grotto is. I haven't got that far. But yeah, it looks so natural. That's definitely it from me. Hope you enjoy these couple of images. A bit of a change from the coast. I'm just trying to get back to my camera without sliding all over the place. And I will see you, woohoo, next weekend doing something different. Bye for now.